Hello, my grade 9 students. It's a great opportunity to present you this lesson. Module 4, T3 Speak, Tell a Story. Students book pages 46 and 63. Workbook page 43. Learning objectives. Students will be able to 1. Order events of a story chronologically. 2. Suggest a suitable ending to the story. Our lesson is about speaking. Speaking about what? Telling a story. But how? We talk in groups. Go to the speaking activities section on page 63. Let's remind you of what you need to tell a story or past events. You have the introduction first, when, where the story happened, or the setting. Who did the activity or took part in the event? The main body. What happened during the activity or details? Use interesting descriptive vocabulary and feelings. Conclusion. How did you feel? What did you decide? You need time connectives to tell a story or past events. Time connectives. For example, firstly, after that, meanwhile, eventually, finally, later, then, next. These time connectives are used to tell events in the order in which they happened or chronological order. A. Work in groups of 3. Look at the pictures A to F, which show what happened to Steve. The pictures are mixed up. Put them in order and make up a story using the prompts given. Then think of an interesting ending. You can stop the video, order the pictures, then check your answers. This is the right order of the story pictures. Number 1. Steve woke up late. Number 2. He managed to catch the bus. Number 3. He slept on the bus. Number 4. He arrived at a farm. Number 5. He took a truck to the airport. 6. He arrived at the airport but he forgot the bag. Can you think of a suitable ending? Make up a story using the prompts given. Students book page 63. Here we have linking words and phrases and the prompts. We can use them to make sentences. For example, last Saturday morning, Steve. What did he do? He woke up late. Here is the sentence. Last Saturday morning, Steve woke up late. Another example. As soon as he got ready. What did he do? He ran to the bus stop. As soon as he got ready, he ran to the bus stop. Another example, like while he was sitting on the bus, he fell asleep. Suggested answer. Last Saturday morning, Steve woke up late. Oh no, he screamed. He had a flight to catch because he was going on a business trip. As soon as he got ready, He ran to the bus stop with his suitcase. He managed to catch the bus, but while he was sitting on the bus, he fell asleep. Unfortunately, when he woke up, he was in the countryside and not at the airport. However, he didn't panic. He immediately got off the bus and asked a farmer to take him to the airport. Fortunately, the farmer agreed, and Steve sat on the back of his lorry. When they arrived at the airport, Steve thanked the farmer and ran inside, but he left his suitcase in the lorry. Can you think of a suitable ending for this story? What happened to Steve? Can you guess? Sad ending, happy ending. Which one do you choose? Sad ending or happy ending? Let's start with a sad ending for this story. He remembered his suitcase when he was at the check-in desk. He was shocked. He ran outside, but the farmer was not there. In the end, he didn't go on the business trip and took a taxi home. What a sad ending. Happy ending. He remembered his suitcase when he was at the check-in desk. He was shocked. Suddenly, the lorry driver came directly towards him, carrying his suitcase. He was so happy. B. Complete the text with one word only. Workbook page 43. You can stop the video, answer the questions, then check your answers. Let's do number one first. I was getting. This is past progressive. Number two. Catch or take the 9 o'clock bus. Catch a bus or take a bus. Number three. We need a time connective such as then or so. I decided. Number four. As or while time connectives. As soon as. Number six. Here is another sample story based on the previous exercise, exercise B, workbook page 43. First, put the pictures in order and make up a story. Here are the pictures. Look at them and decide which one first happened and what is the next picture or the next event and what happened at the end. This is the right order of the story pictures. What does the first picture tell us? It tells us that this young man is going somewhere. This picture tells us that there was a traffic jam. This picture tells us that he took a taxi or he tried to take a taxi. This picture tells us that he took a private car, maybe his friend's car. This picture tells us that he arrived on time. And the last picture tells us that he went to the exhibition of his brother and he was very happy. Now you should write the story. What happened at the beginning of this story? Here is a suggested answer. Last weekend I was getting ready to go to my brother's first art exhibition when I heard on the radio that there were long delays on public transport because of road works. I needed to take the 9 o'clock bus to get there on time, so I panicked. Then I decided to go outside and look for a taxi. What happened next? While I was looking for a taxi, my best friend passed by in his car. As soon as he saw me, he stopped the car and asked me what was wrong. Then he offered to give me a lift. I was relieved, and in the end, I arrived right on time. What happened at the end? My brother was excited to see me in the exhibition. To sum up, I learned how to order events of a story chronologically. I learned how to suggest a suitable ending to a story. Thank you for watching. I'm afraid that it's time to say goodbye. Thank you, my grade 9 students.